In the decision-making process, one of the last steps is to make a decision, but also to evaluate the actual decision being made. If my supervisor were to come into the office and request a check from me for $150 for client entertainment the night before, and he also would submit a receipt from a restaurant and a lounge, I would never think twice about it. But if his girlfriend came in later that day talking about the great time they had on their dining and dancing date the night before, that's when I would begin to question the truth behind my supervisor's payment request. The first thing I would do is request a meeting with my supervisor. During that meeting, I would explain the situation and hope that he doesn't take offense. I would tell him that it was brought to my attention that he and his girlfriend were out the night that he stated he was entertaining the client. If he does take offense and denies the situation, I would then go to his supervisor and explain what had occurred in hopes that his supervisor could get to the bottom of it. The reason that I would question this in the first place instead of just letting it go would be because if my supervisor did take his girlfriend out instead of a client, then he would be using the company's money to pay for their date. In reality, this would be stealing. No, this is not my personal money, and he would not be stealing from me directly, but this would be unethical and dishonest. This would lead me to question how often he has gotten away with such dishonesty and how much money the company has actually lost due to such actions. Most would not question the ethical values or honesty of a supervisor because they do hold such a title within the company. This would also lead me to question how many times the company has taken a loss due to dishonesty of not only my supervisor, but other highly ranked employees within this company. As they say, one bad apple can spoil the barrel. The area of ethics that I found most interesting and learned the most about is ethical decision making, not only on a personal level, but as well as ethical decision making on a professional level. The ethical decision making process requires a persuasive and rational justification for a decision. Rational justifications are developed through a logical process of decision making that gives proper attention to such things as facts, alternative perspectives, consequences to all stakeholders, and ethical principles. The area of ethics that I do not fully understand are the different ethical theories such as utilitarianism, virtue ethics, social ethics, and principle-based framework. I would have liked to have spent more time on this topic so that it would be easier for me to differentiate between the different types of ethical theories. This would not only benefit me in my future career, but would also benefit me when studying for the final exam for this course.